Like moving forward, those
forward.
developments, should we continue on this path that we're on of
Right.
like these big sprawled out communities or should we move to a more community centered, like where you have a central square?
Like if we had control over everything and we could just say, hey, we're going to build a bunch of mini developments that are all amazing and next to each other. Is that the goal?
Yes, I like it. I think it's cool. I think that would be the goal for me, my personal opinion. I've never been to a community like that, but
I think it's a vacation. I don't think it's a reality.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I just think we're too reliant on our cars. There are no Starbucks at Alice Beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's also times that you want to get a coffee at 6 a.m. and the local,
your local barista, Tommy,
he's not up.
Is not up yet, and so they don't open till 8, and so it's an inconvenience, and so it's like, while I speak out of both sides of my mouth, because while it's one time I want the convenience of a Starbucks, I also want the local tradition and buying local, and so I don't think those two can live together in America. I mean, in Europe, maybe. In America, I think we're too screwed up.
We're spoiled. We're need that
totally
Starbucks.
Spoiled. We're so spoiled. It's just ridiculous. And so I look at a development like this and I say, it steers that cruise ship that we're on, this battleship that we're on, and it changes our port from just chasing after that to maybe that isn't the best thing, and maybe we ought to go a little bit this way. I don't see it being able to turn it around and go in another direction. So I see it. I love it as well, and that's why we go there. But I don't see it as a reality.
I dream of like living in the movie "It's a Wonderful Life," where like Bailey Building and Loan is there, and all the houses. Like that's what I think of when I think of these kind of places.
For sure.
It's cool like that. But I think, the supply and demand of Americans, like we have to have. We got to get to the other side of town. We need these highways.
Yeah.
It just really isn't a reality.
It's a capital machine that blows out mortgages, and the realtors talk about price per square foot, and the products you have to get in there to hit the price per square foot keep cheapening, and it's only when a customer really cares about quality and really fights for those things, can afford it, that you end up with beauty. But again, I look at the stuff that we build for our clients, and I realize it's out of touch for most people. It's out of touch for me. I can't afford me, right? And so, but I think it's also inspiring. I think it's also, people look at that and go, oh, well, that's beautiful, or that's well made, and that's, well crafted. And, these big, rich houses ended up being something that inspire people and encourage craft and employ guys like us to do beautiful things and to learn to improve our craft and get better and stuff like that. So
in the same way that like an art museum would inspire and move people along in the right way, it's there to inspire. It's not there to be the gold standard.